Lore of Mai Yue. The fate of the humble girl changed because of her beauty. After a long struggle at court, Mi Yue finally became Empress de Xuanyong. But the fear of the passage of youth and the fading of power grew in her day by day. So she began to search for the elixir of immortality, preserving her youthful beauty at all costs, regardless of the cruel and dark experiments that Shufu took place in it. Passive. Mi Yue releases abilities to summon shadow servants. Shadow servants automatically attack nearby enemies, dealing 50 plus 7% magic damage each time and an additional 80 plus 14% magic damage to minions. The effect on wild monsters is reduced by half. At the same time, Mi Yue recovers 20 plus 0.5% extra health. When Mai Yue summons a shadow servant, he will gain 30 points of shadow power, increasing his movement speed and healing effect, up to a maximum of 30 points of movement speed and 10% healing effect. There can be up to 6 servants at the same time. When the shadow power is 0, the servants will disappear one by one. First skill, Mi Yue releases shadow energy, dealing 300 plus 24% spell damage to enemies along the way. Using this ability again, Mi Yue will descend to where the energy is, dealing 300 plus 24% spell damage to nearby enemies. If descend hits an enemy, Mai Yue summons a shadow servant. Second skill, Mi Yue releases the shadow chain forward, connecting with the first enemy hit, lasting up to 4 seconds. Overlays a 2.5% slow on the enemy every 0.5 seconds, draws 30 and 105, deals 80 plus 7% spell damage, and restores 20 plus 0.25% extra health. When the distance between the two parts exceeds 1,000, the chain will break. If the connection lasts 4 seconds, Mi Yue will summon a shadow follower. Passive, Mi Yue Shi's attack becomes stronger, dealing 385, 80 plus 100% plus 20% spell damage and 10% slow to the enemy, while gaining 10 points of dark power. Ultimate Hua Yue's escape into the shadow removes all negative effects and increases movement speed by 30%. Hua Yue's escape immunity into the shadow will deal 720 plus 53% magic damage to nearby enemies. His arrival hits the enemy, Hua Yue will summon a shadow servant.
All the barricades, I wanna know why they hold me back. Need a miracle to break me through, but I won't get that. If I was a real wonder, then I could save me from turning around. Lift me off the ground, and one day I'm free. Yeah, I wanna be a real wonder. Heaven lift me up from under. Wishing I could be somehow stronger now, so I can fight away all the pain inside me. Never be afraid of the fate that finds me. Wishing I could be stronger, so I can.
Now I'm going to show you the hero skins.